All right, today we are diving deep into what really feels like the future. We're talking about an economy that's not run by people, but by autonomous AI agents. We're going to break down the very specific blockchain tech this revolution needs, and of course, the economic engine that's being built to fuel the whole thing. This single question from a recent paper really frames everything we're about to talk about. For literally decades, all our economic models have been based on how humans act. But what happens when AIs become players in the market? You've got to wonder. Will our old rules even apply anymore? And look, this isn't some far off sci fi fantasy. We are barreling towards a future where billions of these autonomous agents are just part of our daily lives, doing complex jobs, making their own decisions, and crucially, transacting with each other. And, well, this new population needs its own economic infrastructure. Okay, so here's our game plan. We'll start with the big picture of this new agent economy, then we'll pinpoint the massive bottleneck that's holding it back, and explore how one specific blockchain design might just be the solution. After that, we'll zoom right into a real-world app called Atom from Flux Point Studios, look at the trust mechanism that makes it work, and finally, wrap up with the tokenomics that power the whole show. So, what is this new agent economy really? We'll try to picture AI agents that aren't just tools you command, but are actually autonomous players. They could be out there doing competitive analysis, running supply chains, or trading financial assets, and doing it all by working with other agents to hit their goals. But here's the problem. Right now, these agents are all stuck in their own little bubbles, kind of like isolated villages. For a real thriving economy to kick off, they need the infrastructure of a megacity, a massive decentralized network where they can find each other and prove who they are. This is where a protocol like Masumi comes in. They need to be able to transact safely via something like X402, and really importantly, be held accountable for what they do. And the stakes here? Well, they're enormous. We're looking at a projected value of over $50 billion for the autonomous AI agent economy by 2030. But here's the catch. To unlock any of that value, these agents need a completely new kind of digital infrastructure. The systems we built for humans, they're just way too slow, way too expensive, and they totally lack the kind of verifiable proof that machines are going to require. Now, blockchain seems like the obvious answer, right? But it also creates a gigantic bottleneck. I mean, an economy with billions of agents is going to create a number of simultaneous transactions that's just hard to even imagine. Most blockchains today are just not built to handle that kind of parallel action. So this is the real engineering puzzle we have to solve. How in the world do you build a system that can handle thousands, maybe millions of transactions happening all at the same time, without the whole thing just grinding to a halt in a massive digital traffic jam? And this really boils down to two totally different ways of building a blockchain. You've got the account model, which is what Ethereum uses. Think of it like a single bank ledger for the whole world. Every single transaction has to get in line to be processed, which, as you can guess, creates a huge bottleneck. Then you have the EUTXO model, which Cardano uses. This is way more like using cash. As long as you and I aren't trying to spend the exact same dollar bill at the exact same time, our transactions can happen independently, in parallel. And that ability to process things in parallel is exactly why some people in the field are betting that Cardano's EUTXO model is the smart foundational component for this new agent economy. I mean, it was literally designed from day one with certainty and scale in mind. Let's just break down why this is such a game changer for AI agents. First, determinism. For an AI managing a billion-dollar portfolio, maybe it'll work is not an option. Determinism means it knows with 100% certainty if a transaction will succeed before it even hits send. This means no more wasted fees on failed transactions. Costs are totally predictable, which is huge. And the big one? It unlocks the massive parallel processing that an economy of billions of agents is absolutely going to need. And when you layer on specific layer 2 solutions like Hydra, which can perform 1 million transactions per second, then you have the groundwork for a secure superhighway for these agents. Okay, so theory is great, but let's look at a real-world example. Flux Point Studios and their AI agent trading platform, Atom. It is the perfect showcase of a killer app being built on this powerful foundation, taking full advantage of what Cardano offers. So what is Atom? Well, at its heart, it's a portfolio management system where you and only you control your funds. It's non-custodial. It uses predictable logic to rebalance your assets. But here's the magic. It layers real-time AI-powered risk analysis on top from an agent called Agent T, which is an absolute beast of an analytics engine. Just think of it as the brain of the whole operation. It's this multi-agent AI that is constantly drinking from a fire hose of data. We're talking on-chain metrics, whale movements, DEX volumes, complex technical indicators, and even social sentiment from places like X and Lunar Crush. And it processes all of that into real actionable insights way faster than any human ever could. All that intelligence from Agent T is what powers the AI decision making on their Atom trading platform. And what's really cool is how versatile it is. You've got different modes to choose from. Standard mode is for your classic automated portfolio rebalancing. T mode is for more active traders, where you let the AI actually make buy decisions based on its confidence scores. Perpetuals mode via Strike Finance for the pros who want the AI to manage leveraged positions. Prediction mode via Bodega Market, and soon Polymarket to wager on real-world events. And next up, they are working on arbitrage mode, where your agent can monitor spreads across exchanges on multiple chains to find profit from discrepancies that arise. There's something for every strategy. Okay, but wait a minute. This all sounds amazing. But there's a huge elephant in the room. In an economy run by these black box AI models, how do you trust them? How do you actually know the AI did what it said it was going to do? Well, that's where something called proof of inference comes in. Proof of inference is a protocol developed by Flux Point that creates a layer of trust for AI. It's a way to prove that an AI computation was done correctly and verifiably without you having to rerun the whole complex job yourself. It is, in a word, accountability for AI. When an AI job is finished, a cryptographic fingerprint of that work gets logged on chain using a specific metadata label 2222. This creates that immutable, verifiable record proving the computation happened exactly as it was claimed. It proves the work was done. Okay, so that proves the work, but how do you trust the person or company actually running the computer? You do it with economic security. You make them put skin in the game. To run a high-end computation pool, an operator has to lock up a really significant amount of collateral, something like 80,000 agent tokens. If they fail to deliver the work, or if they try to cheat the system, a chunk of that bond is automatically slashed. It's taken away. This perfectly aligns their financial incentives with the network's need for honesty and reliability. There's real money on the line. Because the agent token isn't only a governance token. Nope, it's also a true utility token. It's the gas for this entire ecosystem. Every single action on the Atom platform and every single proof of inference job run by Agent T, they all require a fee that's paid in agent. This is done through a really cool Cardano feature from Fluid tokens called Babel fees, where ADA payments are automatically converted into agent, and it creates a constant organic demand for the token. The fees generated from the platform aren't just siphoned off to some central company. Nope, they're distributed right back to the people participating in the network. A full 70% of those inference fees go directly to the operators doing the computational work. 28% goes to the agent stakers who help secure the network, and 2% goes to the treasury to fund future growth. It's a closed loop that rewards everybody involved, and this creates an incredibly powerful economic flywheel. Just follow the logic. As more people use the platform, there's more demand for agent to pay for those fees. Those fees then get distributed as rewards to people staking the token and to the node operators. Those rewards make the network stronger and encourage more people to participate. And of course, a stronger, more secure network attracts even more users. And the whole cycle just spins faster and faster. So this opens up two really clear ways for you to get involved and actually earn. You can stake your agent tokens and passively earn a slice of all the platform revenue. We're talking 25% of Atom Babel fees and 28% of those POI fees. Or if you're a bit more on the technical side, you can become a proof of inference node operator, bond your agent tokens, and earn that big 70% share for running the verifiable AI jobs yourself. And that brings us right back to the biggest question of all. Think about it. Unlike us humans, AI agents aren't going to get confused by crypto wallets or signing transactions. They were born for this environment and speak these complex languages natively. It really makes you wonder, maybe this massive interconnected economy of AI agents isn't just another use case. Maybe, just maybe, it's the killer app that blockchain has been waiting for all along. So if this got you excited and you want to jump in and be a part of this emerging economy, the next steps are pretty simple. You can join the community on X or Discord to learn more. You can get some agent tokens to start staking or to have on hand for fees. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can even deploy your own Atom trading agent and put this whole ecosystem to work for you. Hope you enjoyed this deep dive.